my name is BALQIS, NORAZMAN, and I will present about introduction. Solar energy is energy produced by the absorption heat and light from the sun. It is known to be a green technology because it doesn't emit greenhouse gases. There are two types of solar energy, active solar and passive solar. In our project, we use active solar power technique since we use water to produce and generate more electricity. Active solar technologies include the use of photovoltaic devices, concentrated solar electricity, and solar water heating. Advantages of solar energy are: it is a renewable energy source, it can reduce electricity use, and it also a diverse applications. Next is hydropower. More than 70% of the Earth's surface area is water, and there is a large amount of energy contained in that water. Hydropower is one of the oldest renewable energy sources for electricity generation, known as hydroelectricity. It remains the largest single source of renewable electricity production in the US. Advantages of hydropower are: it is a clean and renewable energy, it can combine well with other renewables, and the last one is certain designs of hydroelectric plants can meet the peak demand. The third one is hybrid system. Hybrid power systems, or HPS, are self-contained electricity generating systems that incorporate more than one type of power source. Advantages of the hybrid system are: first, it can provide electricity continuously. Second, we can operate the hybrid system by using renewable energy in the best possible way. The third one, it also has low operating costs. It has high efficiency, and it also has a load management since it can handle loads accordingly. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum, my name is SITI NURAINA, and I will give a brief explanation regarding the photovoltaic system. The photons required from sunlight gives out the photovoltaic effect, which creates electrical energy. Practically, all photovoltaic devices are made out of semiconductors with a p-n junction and also known as solar cells. When light is absorbed, the electrons or negative charge in the semiconductor gets excited and leaves the holes or positive charge. The charge is carried and electricity is produced. There are some disadvantages of this system, and one of them are weather dependent due to the unavailability of sunlight during cloudy or rainy days. Second is high initial cost. The cost of inverters, panels, wiring and installation must be considered. Plus, if you need to use it at night, you will have to add on a storage system, which is far more expensive. Lastly, solar PV panels require a lot of space, and some roofs are just not big enough to fit the number of panels needed to produce the required amount of energy. So, a way to overcome any issue is by hybridizing it with another power source to increase its productivity.
Assalamualaikum, I am MAISARAH BAHRIM, and I will be presenting the current system of hydropower. Hydropower refers to the conversion of energy from flowing water into electricity. Most conventional hydroelectric plants include 5 major components. The first one is the dam. Dams are built to hold back water, creating a reservoir where water is stored at a height. The water level raises, and so does the potential energy stored in the water, which will create falling water. The second one is the turbine. At a turbine, the kinetic energy of falling water is converted into mechanical energy when the force exerted by water causes the turbine's blades to rotate. The third component is generator. A generator's rotor is connected to the turbine's shaft, so when the turbine rotates, so does the generator. The generator uses an electromagnetic field to convert this mechanical energy into electrical energy, allowing electricity to flow, and a voltage is developed at the generator output terminal. The next component is transformer. A transformer converts the alternating current generated into a high voltage current for distribution. The last component is power transmission cables. They conduct the electricity generated from hydropower plant to consumers. There are a few flaws of hydropower plant. Firstly, the evaporation of water from reservoir is a major loss. Next, the output level of this plant depends on the weather, so a long dry weather will affect the plant. Lastly, run-off river system of plant made it possible for the plant to not meet or can only meet limited electricity demands, especially during times of peak demand or possible wastage of energy during low demand.
Hi, my name is IRDINA and I'll be presenting about our new improved model. Energy storage plays an important role by supplying power when the power system does not generate enough power. This is also crucial to obtain the best power management strategy for storing power with higher efficiency. Floating photovoltaic or FPV power plants are a quickly growing technology in which the solar-mounted modules float on water bodies instead of being mounted on the ground. FPV has distinct advantages over conventional solar photovoltaic installations. It is a promising area of solar photovoltaic application with a large global market potential. Currently, the applications of FPV in the sea are very scarce, yet installation near shore locations are slowly emerging. Hybridization of FPV with hydropower reservoirs, which is hydroelectric dam, is especially promising because such reservoirs are very widespread. The improvement part in our hybrid system is a pumping system is added into the dam. The purpose of this is to make use and add more water resources from the dam. Water from lower reservoirs of the dam will be recycled back to the upper reservoir so that the cycle will continue and will be non-stop. Recycled water will move to the turbine and there will be no worries for the decreases in water resources because the water in the cycle will be reused.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NAJIHAH RIDZUAN. I will present about the advantage of floating photovoltaic solar with hydroelectric dams. The advantage for photovoltaics on dams are the easy access to the installation area as well as dams' proximity to the energy grid. This is because it is easy access through the existing road network facilities. Besides, it also protects the surface from direct solar radiations. The next is photovoltaic panels are installed on an existing structure, which is the dam surface and reducing the land use. The next is energy generated by photovoltaics can be used for pumping in pump storage hydropower plants. The last is photovoltaic panels are mounted on an inclined area, minimizing the distance required between two panels with respect to an analogous installation on flat area, thus increasing solar energy generation. The advantage of floating solar panels on hydropowers are land use is minimized. For example, utilize unused water surface for energy generation and avoid competition for land use. The second is the cooling effect provided by water below the panels increases panel efficiency. The increasing photovoltaic panels efficiency from cooling provided by water get to avoiding the blocking of sunlight on water surfaces. The third is the shading provided by photovoltaic panels and the water reduces algae growth and water evaporation, improving hydro energy generation and water quality. The last is the water surface provides area free of shady objects along with higher sunlight reflection and improving photovoltaic generation. The next is the advantage of improved part, which is pump storage on dams. The advantage of pump storage on dams are avoid water shortage. The water used to flow the dam is recycled water. Besides, it can generate power from water naturally, which is can expedite projects and reduce costs.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin AMAN. So I will describe about our developed hybrid system based on this sketching. So firstly, we can see the combination of the hydroelectric dam here with the addition of pumped storage power plant in the dam and the floating photovoltaic solar at the storage reservoir area. The hydroelectric dam functional by let the water into the penstock and will through the turbine and move it by the produce kinetic energy and it will flow out to the downstream outlet. From the turbine, it will into the generator to convert the energy into electricity and then go to the transformer. On the other hand, the floating solar is functional by PV modules receive the sunlight and energy will be sent to the underwater cables and then go to the generator. From this part, there are two cables will be taken part. First cable will go to the transformer and the second cable will go into the pump storage to generate the water pump process. The pumped storage are functioning in let the water from the downstream outlet into the pumped storage and then pumping into the storage reservoir back. So back to the transformer, two sources of energy from hydroelectric dam and floating PV solar produce greater amount of electricity to be moved into the transmission network and distribution line. So as conclusion, we can see that the hybrid system, combination of floating PV solar with hydroelectric dam is efficient, as the hydroelectric dam with addition of pumped storage make it more reliable system in converting the energy. Hence, the presence of floating PV solar obviously not only help in generate more electricity but also help in maintaining the quality of water and prevent from evaporation, so the amount of water will not be decreased. Besides, the energy converted from floating PV solar help in generating the pumped storage power plant in the dam. Meanwhile, the storage reservoir of dam provides suitable area for the installation and operation of floating PV solar. As both are reliable to each other's system, this is the best relevant alternative and resulting to the greater amount of electricity that can be generated than usual. So that's all from us. Thank you.